guys, happy Friday, and it's also the beginning of June, so you know what that means. Today I have my May empties. So I'm going to show you everything that I used up in May, beauty product wise kind of products. Show you everything I used and let you know my thoughts on them. So before I get started, yes, I still have poison ivy. I can't remember how bad it was on my last video, but on my face it did start right here. I've got it covered with makeup, which probably isn't the best thing to do, but it just looks too crazy if I don't put anything on it. But it actually spread to right here and it just looks really bad. I've got a spot on my leg. I won't even show you because I probably can't get my foot up to the, or my leg up to the camera, but it's been like seeping so much, or weeping, whatever you want to call it. I've been having to keep like gauze over it because it won't stop leaking fluids, but it looks pretty bad. But hopefully, I'm a little over a week into it right now, so hopefully it's gonna start healing up soon. So alright, I don't think I used as many products as I have in my past empties videos, but let's get started. Since we're on the poison ivy train, please, I want to get off the train. I'll show you this. Like I told you guys, I usually get poison ivy like once a year, and I've had this product for the last 2 to 3 years, and I finally finished it up. This is the Technu Extreme Medicated Poison Ivy Scrub, which I know this product probably isn't applicable to most of you guys. You probably don't come in contact with poison ivy, or you're smart enough to stay away from it if it is around you. But this is some that my grandma had this, and I borrowed it from her cabinet, and it was okay. It's basically just like a medicated scrub, like what it says, and it's supposed to relieve the itching and, you know, take the poisonous oils out and stuff. It was okay. This product is not empty, but I wanted to mention it just in case anybody does have poison ivy or you struggle with it. This is Zanfil, and I haven't quite used this up yet, but I just got this last week because of my situation, and I've already almost used the whole tube, which is a small tube, but this is the best thing that I found over the counter that helps with poison ivy. This is 1 ounce, so yeah, it's small, but this is like $35. It's very pricey, but this is the best working thing that I've ever used for poison ivy, so just in case you need that. I got that at Walmart. They have it, you know, places like that. So this version was just like a little bit of a toned down version from that Zanfil. It just, it's not as scrubby, like it doesn't relieve the itch for me as well as the Zanfil, but it was okay. So now that we've moved on from poison ivy, let's get into products that you guys actually might want to see. This is some makeup remover wipes that I got from Peaches and Petals. This is the Petal Fresh Botanicals Soothing Facial Wipes, aloe vera. So I used these up. They were okay. I typically would have to use 2 of them to remove all my makeup. They weren't as moist as I would want them to be, and honestly, they didn't remove all of my makeup. So not crazy about these. Probably give them like a 3 out of 5 on a 5-star scale. But they were nice to have because I do like using makeup wipes. Speaking of makeup wipes, I did use up this sample as well. I got this from my mother-in-law. She had got this in like a Walmart box or something, but she didn't want to try it because she has pretty sensitive skin. But this is the Pond's Original Fresh Moisture Clean Towelettes, so makeup remover wipes. This was a pretty small sample. There were only 5 towelettes in this, but these were really good. These were probably the most moist. I know no people don't like that word, moist, but these were the most wet type of towelettes that like I've ever used. They definitely had a lot of moisture to them, and I think they removed my makeup pretty well. So I'll definitely remember that for the future. if I'm going to buy makeup wipes. I did like these. And they have cold cream technology. I don't know what that is. Next, I used up 2 of my little sample packs of the Garnier Whole Blends. It's just shampoo and conditioner samples. I actually used this one last night. And the samples are very deceivingly, they look like there's a lot of product in there, but they're pretty small. It wasn't even really enough. The conditioner sample just wasn't really even enough for my hair, in my opinion, but I did really like it. They smelled really nice, and my hair does feel very smooth today, so I did like this. Next, I finally used up this Garnier Fructis, another Garnier sample. This was the Sleek and Shine Sleek Primer Style Prep. It's basically just like a wet kind of detangler type spray. That's what I used it for, was right after I got out of the shower, I would spritz this on my hair and just, you know, make my hair brush out smoother. I got this in an Ipsy bag, surprisingly. This is a full-size product. This was 5.1 ounces. I got this in an Ipsy bag like 3 years ago. Something like that. 3 years ago. I remember, this is so weird, I remember I got this in my Ipsy bag like the month that we moved to our location that we're at now. Because when I first got this, we were in between moving and we were having to stay with my dad for a couple weeks. And I remember using this a lot when I first got it. But I used it for a little bit, and then I just kind of tucked it back in the cabinet and forgot about it. And just the last month or two, I really was using this like every time I washed my hair. So I enjoyed it. It did help detangle my hair, and it was nice. But I felt like it just took me forever to use that up. Next, I went through some Clinique clarifying lotion. This was the number 3 type. It's the pink kind. I'd had this for a while. It's basically like, what does Rebecca say? Soda Siren. I'm trying to remember what she calls this. It's not a toner. It's a clarifying lotion. I can't remember what it's a liquid exfoliator is basically what it is. I used this up right at the beginning of the month. It almost was in my empties for last month, but I really like this stuff. I've went through several bottles of it over the years. I haven't repurchased it yet, but it's really nice. I always like to use it after I would remove all my makeup. I would put some of this on a cotton pad and just like, you know, clean my face one more time. You know, it's a liquid exfoliator, and I did really enjoy this. So I will probably repurchase this in the future. But I've considered getting like the acne solutions one because I've never tried that kind. But who knows. Alright, next I used up some Bath & Body Works lotion. I love this type of lotion that they have. This was the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte body cream, and I loved the scent of this. This stuff was amazing. I think I've actually had 2 of these before. I think I've used another one of them. But I had this for quite a while. But this lotion, I just really enjoy it. So it's really, really good for giving you some moisture to your legs. Here's another lotion that I used up. This was the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil. I got this in my Adore box, and it was just like a little pot of cream. And it did have, like, I like the smell, but it's a very different kind of smell. It says Sweet Holly is the scent. I don't really know what that means. But I liked it, but it was more of a greasy type formula. So not like my favorite lotion, but I did use up the sample. Next, I used up this Herbal Essences Blue Ginger and Micellar Water shampoo. I actually got this for free from Influencer a few months ago, and I finally finished it up. Me and my husband both used this, and it smelled really good. It has like a more like a men's cologne sort of smell to it. I don't know what Blue Ginger is supposed to smell like, but we enjoyed this a lot. It has 0% parabens, no gluten, colorants, or silicone. We enjoyed this, so we finally used that up. Next I went through this little sample. I'm pretty sure I got this from a Birchbox. So this is kind of old, but I finally used it up. This was the Shiseido Ultimoon Power Infusing Concentrate. It's basically a moisturizer, but I really did like this. It was a very lightweight kind of moisturizer, whereas like whenever I'd put it on, like a couple minutes later, it was already soaked in, it was already soaked in and like, you know, made my skin feel soft. It didn't leave like a greasy after feel or anything like that. So I did enjoy this sample. So I'm gonna throw it at you. I don't think I have any other comments on that one. Somehow there's still some product in this. Can you see that? This is a soft soap body wash sample that I got in my Walmart beauty box, and I really did enjoy this. Ever since that Empties video last month, I'm always like nervous to smell things. But it was supposed to be coconut and fig, but I didn't ever really get too much of a coconut scent from it. Maybe a little bit, but it was a good body wash. Just kind of, you know, normal body wash. But I liked that. Then I used up, here's another Garnier sample. I know it's hard to see because it's bright. This is the Garnier Clearly Brighter Argan Nut Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. I think I got this in a Walmart beauty box, and I finally used this up. It was just like a face cleanser, and it definitely had a lot of exfoliating little dudes in it, and I thought my skin responded to it well, so I liked the sample. Next, I finally am getting rid of my sad Real Technique sponge. I had used it, and I ended up taking scissors to it and cutting off the top of it because it was at the point where it wouldn't really clean anymore. But then it just kept getting sadder and sadder, so I threw it away, and I put the package in here because I did buy a new one. I love these sponges. They're really great for smoothing out your foundation. Alright, now this little guy. I know some people were curious about this. I got this in my Walmart beauty box. This was the Hello Fluoride Free Whitening Toothpaste, but this is the activated charcoal kind. It was a black toothpaste, if you can see that. It was black. The taste of it was fine. It wasn't a very strong mint kind of taste. I did not notice if it whitened or not. I didn't really keep tabs on it, like take pictures of my teeth before and after or anything like that, so I don't really know if it whitened. But this was a very messy toothpaste. Like after you brush your teeth, you just in the sink, and it would get little black specks everywhere if you didn't just strategically spit right into the hole in the sink, into the drain. It was just really messy. So I wasn't crazy about it, but I used it up. So, and it was fun at first to be like brushing your teeth and be like, oh, my teeth are all black. It looks kind of goofy, but it just seemed really messy to me. Messy. Next, I went through this little sample of Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. I know this is really bright. When I have little white products, it's hard for you guys to see because of my lights. But this was just a 1 ounce sample of the Cetaphil cleanser. I had never tried this before, and I got it once again from my mother-in-law because she, you know, didn't want to try the sample, I guess. But since my skin had been kind of freaking out lately, I tried it out, and it was a very gentle cleanser. It did not foam up at all, which I didn't really like that. It didn't feel like it was cleaning to me, but I did use up the sample. It almost felt like I was putting on a moisturizer. That's the kind of consistency that it was. But it was okay. My skin didn't, you know, break out from it, so that's probably good. But it just, I'm used to like a foaming type cleanser, I guess. Next, I did use up this sheet mask. This was a Bio Republic Pomegranate Crush. Once again, I think I got this from my mother-in-law. I really don't remember much about this mask. I think it just kind of, you put it on and when you take it off your skin feels like moisturized, but that's about it. So no like life-changing results from that one. Man, I've got like a ton of Garnier products this month. This is a sample of the Garnier Fructis Nourishing Treat 1 Minute Hair Mask with coconut extract. So this was a one-use thing for me. I used it just as a regular conditioner, and I think like I liked, you know, the way it made my hair feel, so that was good. You just can't really tell from like a one-time use kind of thing. It's just kind of hard to tell. I did find this little perfume sample. This was the Folie de Joie Eau de Parfum. I used this up. It was okay. I just don't wear perfume a ton. I have like body sprays that I wear. Next I went through, me and my husband both went through another pack of Dollar Shave Club razors. We've been using these for probably a couple years now, and we really like the subscription, so we get these every 2 months. We don't get them every month. We have them sent like every other month. So there is that. Went through 4 of those. Just a couple more things. I went through this sample of Secret Clinical Strength Smooth Solid Antiperspirant / deodorant. I got this in a Walmart beauty box, I believe, and I really enjoyed this deodorant. It smelled really good, and I could smell myself like later on during the day. Very fresh type scent, and I really liked this. Alright, very last, I have my self tanner that I like to use. So this is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express, the dark kind. So this is it calls it a deluxe bronzing mousse. So it's basically a self tanner. It's a mousse kind though. So you pump it out onto a little mitt, you rub it all on yourself, and then 2 hours later you can take a shower, wash that off, and then you will develop a tan. I love this stuff. I emptied this one out, and I already have another one that I'm using. I am very pale kind of person. I haven't used it currently because of all my poison ivy, but it's really good for me. I'm a really pale person, and it just gives me a good like glow kind of tan, and I just really enjoy this stuff. It is a little pricey, but if you compare that to the price of like going to an actual tanning salon or getting a spray on tan, I think it's definitely worth it. So there's that, and along with it, I put the package in there. I got a Loving Tan applicator mitt. I don't know what code I used, but you can definitely check online and find codes where you can get the free mitt. So the last one that I ordered, I got this, and then I got a mitt for free because I used somebody's code. Like I said, there's all kinds of codes out there where you can get a free mitt to apply it with, or you can use a code to get a free like exfoliator mitt. I have both of those that I've got for free just from using people's codes. But this mitt is definitely like my favorite that I've ever tried. So if you're into self-tanning, definitely look into Loving Tan because it is my favorite. I've tried a couple other self-tanners in the past, and this is just like my absolute favorite one. Alright, so that was all of my empties for May. Maybe I did use up the same amount of stuff that I usually do in months past, but anyways, I love doing these videos and reflecting on the products that I've used and just seeing all my samples, you know, being used. It just makes me happy. So I hope you guys like these videos. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already because I post a brand new video every single Friday. So I'll see you guys in my next video.